Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is sip, sip, save, coffee, and cash stuffing. We have our Saturday morning cash, we have our Saturday morning coffee, and we are ready to get saving. Let's get started. All right, friends, welcome to my channel. My name is April and I am so excited to have you guys here today. If you guys are new to my channel, maybe because you are following the channel trivia, welcome. We will get started on that one in a little bit. I am really excited to do that. So on Saturday mornings here on my channel, we sip some coffee, we save some money. And we have $300 here. Let's make sure we have the right amount. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 300. This week, we actually have an extra $94 to go into my emergency fund. So on Mondays in my videos, I do my saving all year long. So I do two things. I do my Santa all year long book, which is available in my Etsy shop as a digital download. That saves for Christmas of 2025. Well, I have already, believe it or not, met my goal for 2025 Christmas savings. So instead of starting the next month's challenge early, I figured any money that I had left over that I would have normally put towards Christmas, I am going to roll into my emergency fund for this week. So we have an extra $94 to put into our emergency fund, and typically we do $150 a week into my emergency fund. So this week we are going to boost that up by an extra $94. So let's go ahead and sort our money and get started. I'm actually filming this on Friday morning. I took a half a day off of work because Junior has a fishing field trip today, and I'm really excited about doing that. And so we are going fishing here in a little bit. I dropped him off at school already this morning, and I came home. I have an hour until I have to go to the fishing field trip. So we are going to do that today, and then after I get back from the fishing field trip, I'm going to work a half a day. And then when I get out of work, we actually have our church's 150th Jubilee anniversary mass today. So there's a big mass at the church. And then after the mass, there is a family carnival. So we are really looking forward to that. So I will have a busy, fun-filled Friday. It looks to be beautiful weather, not only for fishing, but for the outdoor mass and carnival. I am really excited. So let's get started with our emergency fund. So like I said, typically we do $150, and today we are getting an extra $94 boost. So we're gonna put $244 into my emergency fund. That is so awesome. So the way I do my emergency fund is through two things. I have this amazing emergency fund binder that was gifted to me by my friend Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And in here I have a 100 envelope challenge. So typically the way a 100 envelope challenge is done is week one, your day one, you save $1, day two, you save $2, day three, you save $3, and so on and so forth until you have filled all 100 envelopes. Well, I'm doing mine a little differently. In this bag, I have a bunch of discs that I made. These are the Erin Condren discs for disc binding, and I added stickers to them. So on one side is 71, on the other side is 21. This one is 37 and 87. So all the numbers are 50 apart. So every week I am dipping into this bag. I am drawing two numbers at random, and then that is the amount that I am going to save. So let's go ahead, give this a shake, and see what numbers from our 100 envelope challenge we are going to save today. All right, so we have number 23 or 73, and 3 or 53. Okay. So let's see, is 53 available? Because if it is, I'd like to do the high number. It is. Okay, so we are going to do 53. And is 73 available? It is. Okay, so I am going to do 53 and 73. So let's subtract 53. Let's subtract 73. Okay, so we will have $118 left, but let me go ahead and take out that money. So that is $126. And there is 5 and 6. Okay. So we are going to put these discs back in the bag since the numbers on the other side have not been used up. We have the 3 and the, where's the 23? Oh, 23 actually has been used. So 23's been used, 73's been used. That means this is another discarded disc. That is so awesome. We are making amazing progress. So this one's going to go back in because we didn't do 3 yet. But we are going to put this $126 into this first envelope, which is our 100 envelope challenge. And I am doing this in order to save $10,000 into my emergency fund between now and the end of 2026. So let's go ahead and give this a count and see, as part of our 100 envelope challenge, how close are we to fulfilling this goal. We have $1,000 representing money that is in our high yield savings account already. And then in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have $225 in cash. That is awesome. When I get to another $500, I will replace it with another prop placeholder. But we have $1,225 just from this 100 envelope challenge in our high yield savings account, or in cash and our high yield savings account from this challenge. So this challenge, when it's all completed, will be $5,050. Well, if I said my goal is $10,000, how am I going to get the other $4,950? Well, beyond that, I have all of these different challenges. So I took all of the challenges in my stash and I found the total equivalent of $4,950 worth of challenges. I put some already in these envelopes and then the rest are in here. So I'm just going to go down the line. I'm going to scratch a few on each envelope and we will save the rest of our $118 in here. I am so excited because I think we're going to finish 1 or 2 maybe this week. And since we've got a little bit extra money, it's going to be really, really awesome. So this is 94. Let me bring out another amount of money to make it the 118. So we have to do another, what, 24? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this should be 118. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Woohoo! I did that right. I have not had as much coffee as I probably needed to be doing that math in my head, but I did that right. I am rather proud of myself. All right, so this $118 is going to go in here. Let's see if we have a paper clip that shows where we left off last time. We do. Okay, so we are going to start here at this beautiful Focus on the Good challenge from our friend M over at Plan to Save Designs. This is out of a total of $50. So the way that I do these scratch off ones is if I scratch a 5 or more, I move on to the next one. If I scratch under 5, I will re-scratch. So let's go ahead. We have a 7. Okay. That is awesome. So we are going to put into this one 5, 6, and 7. I'll probably end up coming around to this one again. So we are going to leave this one out right here. All right. And then we're going to go to this next one. So let me subtract 7 from the calculator. We have 111 left. This one is from my friend Jerry over at One Frugal Introvert. This one is a total savings of $378. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring out the dice tower and we're going to do a few rolls in here and see what we can get. We have a 6. Okay, so we're going to do right here. So let me pull out the 6. Okay, 5, 6. Okay, subtract 6 from there. Okay, let's go again. 1, Okay, 1 coming out. Okay, let's keep going. 3. Okay, 3. So I'm going to put 2 back and take another 5. We're going to do about $20 in this one, I think. Another 1. Okay, 1. We have $100 left. Another 6. We'll go right here. Okay, so we're gonna do another 5, 6, 4. So 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 back. Actually I'm gonna put a 1 and a 5 back, and I will take one of these 10s. Okay. A 1. Okay, grab that. Okay, so we have 89. Let's do 1 more maybe. 4, okay. Okay, so let's subtract 4 from the calculator. We have 85 left. I'm gonna put a 1 back, and I'm also going to put these 15 back, and then I'll take a 20. Okay, so we added $26 to this one today. That is super awesome. I'm gonna leave this one out just in case I end up coming around to it, but I'll put the money back in there actually. All right, so let's go to our next one. This is from my Etsy. It comes as a 3-pack of A6 size savings challenges, and it is the Taco Bell theme. So this one totals $120. Let's do another $20 on here. So we are going to do the 6. Let's do a 5, so we're at 11. Let's do the 4, so we are at 15. Now let's do this 5, so we are at 20. All right, so we're gonna subtract $20 from the calculator. We have $60 or $65 left, and we are going to take another 20 from in here, and we'll put this right in there. All right, so I'm using this one as kind of a catch-all, but I haven't filled it a lot lately, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill a little bit of it today. So let's do the 5, 5, 5, and whoop, 5. Okay, so that is $20 right there as well. So we'll put that $20 in here, and this one is from Budgeting Mom of Girls. All right, so let's go back up to the front. Did I subtract that other 20? I don't think I did. Okay, so we have $45 left over. Yep, I just counted. We have $45 left over. Okay, perfect. So we are gonna start this one from Spooky Budgets. This is Spooky Vibes. All right, so let's go ahead and we will scratch one of these, see what number we get. That is a 7. Okay, so let's clean that up, and then we will add in the 7. So 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's go to this one from our friend Liz over at Liz and Les. Now we are gonna do, let me take the 7 off of this one, and then let's do about, we have $25 left on this one. Should we just go for it? You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. So we're gonna do $25 into this one. Let's do the 10. Okay, we're gonna do the 5. So we're at 15. Another 5, so we're at 20. And another 5, so we're at 25. And we are at a completed savings challenge. That is so awesome. All right, so let me add in the 25. So we have 10, 20, and 5 going into this one. And this one should have saved us a total of $150. Let's see if it did. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. We did it. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So I'm actually gonna put this one paperclip on it, letting me know that this is the emergency fund. This money is gonna get deposited right into my emergency fund high yield savings account. And we are going to put $1 to go into the Ding 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 box at the end of this video to represent a completed savings challenge. That is so exciting. I absolutely love it when we can complete a savings challenge. We need to pull another one out of our bag of savings challenges though. Let's go ahead and do this one. It is very spooky Halloween and I love it. This is from Budget with Carly. This is a total savings of $65. So we will do this one starting next week. We have $13 left over. So let's go ahead and do 1 or 2 of these on this one from Save with Judy. All right, so let's go right here. Okay, that is a 5. Okay, so we're gonna put $5 into this one. And since that is over the threshold of the amount that we will stop at, we will stop right there. So let me subtract 5 from here and let's go to this one. Speaking of Budget with Carly, this is Budget with Carly's challenge. This is We Go Together Like, and we have honey and lemon here. So let's go ahead and scratch one of these. We have 8 left. Okay, so that is a 6. So we are gonna put 6 of our 8 into this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we have $2 left. So let me go ahead and count and see on this one, out of a total savings of $75, how close are we to finishing this one? 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53 out of 75. That is awesome. I love that. We did not get to start this one this week or work on this one this week from Lisa Grateful Me. We did not get to this one from Mischief Managed Budgets. I'm actually going to put a paper clip on this one from Lisa Grateful Me to let me know that this is where we need to start next week. So we will start here next week and give a little strawberry love to that one. All right, then we did get to work on this one from M over at Plan to Save Designs. This one is out of a possible $50, and let's see how much it has in it so far. We have 2 more scratchers left, and this one has 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So 10 more dollars to go. I think we will probably finish this one up next week. All right, so let's take a look at this one from One Frugal Introvert and see how we are doing on this one. This one is gonna be around for a little bit, but I absolutely love it. It is so cute and so fun. Let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, and $84. That is awesome. All right, so let's check to see how much we have out of our $120 in this one, this A6 size challenge from My Etsy. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, and $57. So a little less than halfway there, but we are making great progress. All right, this is where I want to put these last $2. This is a catch-all, and the numbers on here are, we have 1, 1, but we have 2s and 5s. So I'm going to go ahead and do this 2 right here. And we will put the last $2 into this one. So we did the 6 on the other one and the 2. So we are at 0. All right, and let's see how much we have in here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and $29. That is awesome. We are making great progress on that one. And I think that is all the challenges that we totaled up. All right, actually, we have this one from Save with Judy. Let's go ahead and see how close we are to our $100 savings goal on this one. 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. So an exact $30 to go on this one. We are doing really, really, really good. I absolutely love working on all of these challenges. And this one we started today with $7. So that is awesome. All right, guys, that is it for my emergency fund savings. Let's go over to my other binder. Okay, this is my other binder where I save the rest of my money. And I did read a book this week. I read The Great Believers. I will post a picture of that on the screen so you guys can see. It was okay. I didn't love it. You know what I mean? I wasn't super invested in the characters. I don't know why. This was for a book club, and it just was okay. You know what I mean? So it was very highly rated though. So maybe it was just me and it just wasn't my cup of tea. So every time I read a book, I will color in a book on my bookshelf and add $5 so that when I get to the completed portion of this, I will have a bunch of money for a bunch of new books or a year subscription to my Audible. So I absolutely love reading and audiobooks and that type of stuff. So if you guys have any book recommendations, please share them. All right, now we are going to Race to the World. Okay, this game is available as a freebie in my Ko-fi. This is a race to Disney World to see which of our favorite characters can make it to Disney World first. So we have representing your girl April at April's Fresh Start, Carl Fredricksen, because I just love the movie Up. Then we have representing Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets, Mr. Pooh Bear. Then we have Tiana from Princess and the Frog, representing our friend Kimmy over at Beijing Girl Budgets. And we have Ariel representing our friend Christelle over at Divine Savings Co. We have Figment representing our friend Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets, and Belle representing our friend Veronica over at Weekly Budgets. So in first place was Belle, in second place was Tiana, and in third place was Ariel. So the princesses just completely ran straight to Walt Disney World and left our other little characters in the dust. But we are going to wrap this one up today. I am super, super excited to see who comes in next. So let's go ahead and roll a dice and see. We only have 2 more for Figment and we have 2 more for Carl. So who is going to be in 4th place? Okay, we already had 4, so Miss Ariel wants to come in again. Let's see. 5. Okay, Figment gets another one that is so awesome. All right, Figment, you are 1 away from coming in 4th place. So we will save $5 for that 5 roll. 2. Ooh, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear says, don't count me out yet. All right, $2 for Pooh Bear. 3. No, we already have that one. 4. We already have that one. 3. 5. Figment. All right. Way to go, Figment. You are in 4th place, so let me write that on there. 4th place for Figment and Miss Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. We all know where Figment is. He is in the Journey to Imagination, hiding out in Epcot, hanging out in Epcot. I absolutely love that ride. It was funny when I took my niece there last month. She had never been on that ride before. And she was like, I just love that ride. That ride is so fun. And I'm like, she's like a roller coaster fanatic. So for even her to be like, that ride is so fun. It is. It really is. All right. So Mr. Pooh Bear is bringing up the rear here. He's decided to get off his little honey jar and make it to Walt Disney World. So let's see between Carl and Pooh Bear, who is going to come in 5th place. Oh, Pooh Bear may be blowing that old man in the dust and just racing to the world. All right, $2 more for Mr. Pooh Bear. Oh, Carl says, don't count me out yet. I may be old, but I'm still feisty. All right, let's save $1 for Carl. And let's see who's gonna win it. Who's gonna win? No. Oh my God. Yes, Figment. We know you're there. You're there. Figment. Oh my goodness. Oh, Carl. Carl comes out at the end. With his house in tow, Carl comes out at the end. So I'm actually going to save $3 for Carl and Pooh Bear. So let me write down here that Carl is in 5th place and Mr. Pooh Bear, sorry bud, you are in 6th place, but you're too sweet to be competitive. So maybe that was it. Maybe he was just too sweet. All right, so let me put back 2. I'm going to bring up another 5 and let me cash condense this a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have $15 to finish up our race to the world. I think that's right. Let's see how much we have in here all together. This was so much fun. It is available as a freebie in my Ko-fi, and you can check out these other channels as well. They should have it listed available in their Google Drives or Ko-fis, or just watch them play because this has been so much fun. So we saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 41. Okay. So yeah, let me make sure that's right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 35, 41. Yep, 141. So that is a really good amount. I am super happy about that. We have $141 in our race to the world. All right, so we are going to paperclip this together, and we're going to add this to our completed savings challenge box. We are also going to add another $1 to go into the Ding 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 box at the end for that completed savings challenge. And we have something to go in here. I am part of a new collab that is Channel Trivia. This is hosted by Lisa over at She Persisted Budgeting and Saving, and our friend Judy over at Save with Judy. And all of these amazing channels are participating as well. So this is Donna Powered by Creativity, Kimmy's Corner. This is me, April's Fresh Start, The Traveling and Saving Chief, Budgets and Chaos, Budget Your Life, Steph's on a Budget, and Lift It Up and Living. And there's a spot here for you to play along with us. So make sure you go to our friend Lisa over at She Persisted Budgeting and Savings and get a copy of this game board, the instruction cards, and the calendar where we will be tracking all of the channels in order to see who wins. So in order to find out the questions and answer the questions along with us, you'll need to watch all of the channels. And it is very straightforward on what days to watch the videos. There are a calendar in order to keep everything straight. So let's go ahead. We are going to start this today. I am so excited. So if you don't have a color dot die, which if you don't know what a color dot die is, it is just a dice that has colors on it instead of numbers. So we could roll a color dot die and that will tell us which of our trivia categories we are going to ask. Or what I also did was I numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we could roll a regular dice and then that'll tell us which category we are going to guess based on that as well. So I have my trivia cards right here. These were randomly selected for me by Lisa over at She Persisted Budgeting and Savings to be sent to me. I have gone ahead and covered up the answers with scratch off stickers. So I don't know the answers to these questions. I printed it, laminated it, stickered it, and I did not look. So let's go ahead and all of the channels that, are participating in this, we came up with the questions, and Lisa was very, very, very good and did not give me back any of the questions that I particularly came up with. So I don't know the answers to these. Let's go ahead and roll our color dot die and see which category we are going to work on today. Oh, we're going to do red, which is channel trivia. Oh, I am so excited. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this in the binder. This is going to be our new collab item that I am going to work on, and I am going to do $5 if I get the question correct and $1 if I get the question wrong. So we'll see how we do. And like I said, I want you guys to play along with us because this is going to be so much fun. All right, so let's go ahead and draw a card at random. And we are going to answer the red category. We're going to do this one. All right. Which channel is located in Florida? Well, I know I'm not in Florida. I wish. I know I am not in Florida. I know Steph's on a Budget is not in Florida. I know Kimmy's not in Florida. I know Donna's not in Florida. I know Save with Judy is not in Florida. I'm pretty sure that I have received Happy Mail from this lovely lady, and it said her return address was Florida. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to get your answers in. And I'm gonna say that this is Lisa from She Persisted Budgeting and Savings. All right, let's see if we are right. We are going to scratch this off right here for the channel section. It is She Persisted Budgeting and Savings. Okay, yes, I got that right. All right, so I got that one right. I am going to pay $5 for the correct answer. We're gonna put that $5 right in here. This question is gonna go back in my deck so that I can answer the other categories on there. And then I am going to color in the red wedge for getting that one correct. So let me go ahead and color that in now. If you guys got that one correct, put your color in your wedge as well. Let me know in the comments below as well if you got that question correct. Make sure you guys go check out all of the other channels that are going to be, I know Save with Judy is posting her question today, her trivia question today. So make sure you guys go check that out and see if Miss Judy got hers correct as well. Lisa from She Persisted Budgeting and Savings got her question correct. So far, Lisa and I are tied. I know for the Friday video, let's see, who's going on Friday? That is Budgets and Chaos went today. I'm filming this on Friday morning, so I'll have to check that out, and I will add hers to her wedge if she gets that correct on for next time. So make sure you guys check that out. This is absolutely so much fun. Thank you so much to Lisa at She Persisted Budgeting and Savings. This was a ton of work on her part to organize it, get all the questions together, divvy all the questions up, send all of these amazing items out to everybody. So thank you so much to Lisa for all the work that she put in, and Save with Judy as well. This was an amazing idea, and I am so grateful to be participating in this. And thank you guys so much for playing along with us. All right, guys, let's go to our next item. We are going to do some other savings with the rest of our money. We have this challenge here from our friend Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So let's go ahead and do one or two of these. Okay, that is a 5. So let's do, you know what, let's finish this one up. We have a little bit more money today, so a little bit extra left there. Let's go ahead and do that. So that is so far 8 and 4, okay. So we are at a total of $12 to go into this one. Let me see if I could pull out the 3, and then I'll put in 15. 5, 10, and 15. So this one is out of a possible $35. We did finish it with $35. That is awesome. So we are going to add another paperclip to this, call it a completed savings challenge, and add it to our completed savings challenge box with another $1 to go into our Ding 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 box at the end. But, well, as you can see, there are multiple haunted houses on this amazing dashboard. And yes, I bought all 5 haunted houses because I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to do. So I said, you know what? I want to do them all. That one was a total savings of $35. We have one for 40, 30, 45, and 50. So let's go with the next smallest one. We'll go with 30. 30 is the next smallest. So we'll do this one, and we'll start this one if we come around to it again. All right, so next we have from my friend Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets, we have Savers Just Want to Have Funds. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and scratch a couple of these. That is a 6. Partly because I'm running a little bit low on time. I got to get out of here at 9:15, and it is 9 o'clock. All right, so that's 6 plus 8 is 14, and we will do one more. Let's do this one right here. Plus another 8 is 22. Okay, so we're gonna put 22 into this one. If I have to and I run out of time, I'll just film when I get back tonight. So the lighting might be different, but I don't wanna, particularly rush the savings. All right, so let's count and see how much we have in this one. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, and 58. This one is out of a savings of $100. So that is awesome. We are making amazing progress on that one. All right, so let's do this one. This is from our friend Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. I am doing this one to save for Junior's birthday. So his birthday is October 27th. And he is my son who is 8 years old, who will be 9 on the 27th. And speaking of 9, we scratched a 9. Let's go ahead and just finish this one up. That is an 8, so we're at 17. And that is a 4, so we are at 21. So $21 to finish this one. 20 and 1. All right, so this one is out of a possible $50. I decided what I'm going to do with this one is just gift it to Junior, and that way he can put it in his little spending envelope that he has where he budgets his money in order to go to the outdoor shopping area. They have a Lego store, a bookstore, a bunch of snack shops and everything. We'll just spend a day kind of hanging out, and if he wants to spend some money, he can use this to spend that money. So we're also going to do kind of like a yes day for his birthday as well, where whatever he wants to do, pretty much we're going to say yes to. And he's really looking forward to that. So he thinks that'll be a lot of fun. So out of $50, we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So another completed savings challenge. That is awesome. I love it when we make amazing progress with finishing so many challenges, especially as we're getting towards the end of a month, because that means that's money gonna go into our sinking funds pretty darn soon. Okay, we have Mr. Russ Spudsworth, who is trying to jump off of the dollars there. So let's get another challenge out. Speaking of birthdays, I'm going to do this one. This is available as a freebie in my Ko-fi. Everything in my Ko-fi is 100% for free. I gave this out for my birthday. The total is 43 because that is how old I turned on my last birthday. So we're going to put this one in here to save for Mr. Junior's birthday as well. I don't 100% know what gifts I'm going to give him. If you know Junior, you know it's going to be something duck related, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to gift him yet. So we're still working on that. We're trying to, gently prod him for some ideas. Well, actually, he's very into Fortnite. So I did find Fortnite Lego sets, so I might get him a couple of those. But I'm not sure if I'm going to gift him those for his birthday or whether we're going to save those for Christmas. So we'll see. All right, let's do this one from our friend Candy over at Stuff and Budget. This one is so beautiful. I love the images on this one. Let's do a gold one here. That is a blue star for $2. A yellow star for 4, so we're up to 6. A yellow star for another 4, so we are at 10. And let's do one of the big ones. All right, that is a yellow star for 4, so we are at $14. Okay, let's see if we can take out a 1 and we'll put in, actually, let's take out 6 and we'll put in a 20. Okay, there we go. So we are gonna put in a 20 out of possible, doesn't say what the total is on here. So we are at $22. So that is awesome. I love that image. That is so pretty. All right, let's do this one from Ellie on Earth. Actually, I think we're gonna finish this one from Ellie on Earth. This adorable little guinea pig in his little guinea pig house, drying his clothes on the line. So let me actually put this on a flat surface because this one is tiny and it needs a good strong surface to scratch on. Okay, that is a 5. That is a 10, so we're at 15. Ooh, and that's 11, so we're at $26 to finish this one. So 20, 5, and 6. Okay, so this one is out of a possible $100. Let's see if we got that. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Wait, that can't be right. 60? Hold on, let me see something. What did I do wrong? Oh my goodness, I have another $40 sitting right here. Jeez Louise. Okay, I thought something I knew I messed up something real bad. I didn't pick up all the money. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $100. There we go. What did I tell you guys? I have not had enough coffee today. So you know what? We need to fix that. Let's put another $1 to go into our Ding 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 box, and let's take a sip of our coffee. There we go. We have some delicious coffee going on. I am going to work on this one next. This is from Maddie over at Floating Funds. The effort I put into not being a serial killer really needs to be acknowledged. So I just thought this was super fun, and it's got a Skelly on it. I love Skellies. So let's go ahead and do this one from our friend Liz and Les. And this is the Cute But Prickly. So let's do, what do we have left? We have 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, let's do $20 in here. So we will do another 20. And let's do this 15. Cute but prickly and emotional. Yes, I feel that this week. And then let's also do, I'm gonna do this one. Cute but prickly and exhausted. So Junior, God love that little man, came up to me, I think it was Wednesday, and he goes, "What's wrong with your face?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, first of all, rude. Second of all, I'm like, "What do you mean what's wrong with your face?" He goes, "Under your eyes, they're like different colors." And I'm like, well, I'm sleep deprived, and I've been crying a lot because of, losing our dog. And I said, it's just, mommy's tired. It's just discoloration under her eyes. And he goes, "Oh, okay." I'm like, but for him, I'm like, we're going to have a word about how to talk to ladies here, man. I'm like, what's wrong with your face? Like, seriously, dude? All right, so we're going to do this one from our friend Danny over at Craft Go Budgets. Let's see what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So these numbers are 1 through 5. We can definitely do at least 2 of these. And let's go ahead and see. Ooh, that's a 5. Oh my God, I love the little Skelly scratchers. That is so stinking cute. And then let's do another one. And that's a 5. Perfect. Love that. All right. So we are going to start this one today with $10. An absolute $10 is what we have left. So we are underway on that challenge. Let's see how many dollars we have to put into our Ding 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 box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, representing 5 completed savings challenges. That is awesome. So I'm hoping I can get my side hustle stuffing and emptying out my Ding 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 box video on Sunday. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow to check that out. But we have 5 completed savings challenges today. So we are putting that into our Ding 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 box. Now the Ding 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 envelope was started by Donna, powered by creativity. However, I changed my envelope into a box. You can't see it because there are so many Ding 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 dollars back there. But behind all of those is an image of a cruise ship that I am going on with my dad for his 80th birthday in January 2026. So you will hear that Ding 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 sound right now. And there's $5 more to go towards that cruise. All right, guys, I am going fishing with Mr. Junior Man, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.